Introducing first, to my right, from Camden, London, this is Dani Luna! And her opponent, to my left, from the Welsh Valleys, she is the girl with the shiniest wizard, Nixon Newell!
A match 7 years in the making. These are two competitors you know very well, TK.
For better or for worse, I have been on the other end of that shining wizard. My good buddy Chuck Mambo has been on the other end of that lunar landing, so I am well aware of what these two girls are equipped with.
We like to see that at the beginning of the match. I mean, the build-up to this has been ultimately very respectful. It did get a little bit personal, a few barbs thrown.
Has to be right.
It's this match.
Games. It's all mind games. Who can get the mental edge before the physical edge?
Dani Luna saying that the Attack Pro Wrestling fans cheer her for who she is, and they cheer for Nixon Newell for who she used to be. Well, that was a little stiff for me.
Hard to argue, though, Sean, that we haven't seen Nixon in quite some time here in Attack Pro. We haven't seen Nixon Newell in general for quite some time. Is she rusty? Is that why she came back for the surprise appearance in Bristol and press start? Did she feel like she had something to prove? Has she come back early to prepare herself for today, especially for today?
Well, I don't think it's any bad thing to prepare yourself for Dani Luna, unless you're living under a rock.
Oh, 100%.
Dani Luna, unquestionably one of the best in Europe, making a solid case to being a future one of the best in the world.
Whether or not Nixon had anything to prove to Dani Luna in the lead up to this match, maybe she just had something to prove to herself, make sure she felt 100% here today, make sure she can put her away with that shiny wizard.
Who do you think that there's more pressure on for this match, TK? Is it Dani Luna, who wants to cement herself as one of the Bayham cover, as one of the greatest of all time at Attack Pro Wrestling?
Well, how do you like this cop-out answer, Sean? I can see it going either way, you know. Nixon coming back after a long absence from Attack Pro has clearly a chip on her shoulder, ready to re-cement her place here at the top of the tiers here in Attack Pro. Dani Luna, similar situation. She has been in Attack Pro for the longest time. She's literally, as the slogan goes of subculture, she's fought from the bottom, made her way to the top. And to take the scalp of Nixon Newell here today, is that the crowning achievement for Dani Luna here in Attack Pro before she moves on to the higher heights of perhaps the Attack Pro Championship?
Nixon Newell saying of Dani Luna that all the roads that Dani Luna walked at the moment of being in TNA, holding TNA Tag Team Championship gold, those were all roads that were paved by Nixon Newell.
And that's what I'm saying, Sean. Both of these women, like, not wrong in their arguments, not wrong in their perspectives. Both make excellent points.
Nice backdrop from Dani Luna, following up with a huge clothesline, followed up by the cover. And predictably, as we thought, the crowd in Penarth very split between the two competitors.
We probably won't get a much more polarizing match tonight in terms of crowd support beyond Dani Luna versus Nixon Newell for sure. There you go.
Oh, another hard elbow into the ribs of Nixon Newell. Dani Luna used to be at the back of the Cathays Community Centre watching Nixon Newell compete. Actually blazing the trail in the early days of Attack Pro Wrestling with Pete Dunne, Mark Andrews.
Literally following the call, you know, fight, work until your idols become your rivals, and here they are.
And I don't think there's going to be any emotion of that category in the mind of Dani Luna with this. I think this is going to be all business. As we've seen here, she's quite viscerally attacking the arm of Nixon Newell.
Dani Luna kind of, utilizing it by any means necessary sort of tactic here today.
Not often you see Dani Luna using the ropes for leverage, using the referee's 5 count to gain an advantage. And Dani Luna just methodically picking apart that arm of Nixon Newell. She's trying to get the feeling back into the fingers, which isn't a good sign for Nixon Newell cover.
Yeah, when you start feeling those pins and needles run down your finger, maybe the shoulders pop a little bit out the socket. Maybe you never know those sorts of things. When adrenaline is pumping through your body, it's impossible to tell, like, the extent of the injury. Perhaps it's nothing, but also you never know until afterwards. You have to be aware of these things in the match. Here we go.
Another cover, and in a match like this, you don't want to have your mind having to think about things like that. You need to be 100% focused on an opponent like Dani Luna. Oh, and that is locked in tight.
Last thing you want to be doing when you're thinking about hitting that Shining Wizard is, have I popped my shoulder? Have I dislocated an elbow?
Oh, and that's a nice drop kick to the side of the head of Nixon Newell.
Clinical, absolute precision, like you were saying, Sean. She has found a body part, and Dani Luna is literally tearing it apart right now.
And you could just see in the face of Dani Luna then, I think she was just thinking what her next strategy was going to be, what her next move is at that time.
So calculated, so meticulous.
And that's an opening that Nixon Newell needs to take advantage of to stay in the game here. Smart by Dani Luna, didn't let her go, went straight back to that shoulder. Just not giving Nixon Newell a single minute to catch her breath or to catch a stride in this match.
And you notice the wrist control there into the knuckle lock.
Securing that base as well.
Something so simple as a knuckle lock. Wrenching the wrist outwards, reversing the trajectory of how your arm is supposed to be, well, it's not supposed to be contorted, is it? But just something so simple applied there by Dani Luna. Clearly just so unbearably painful for Nixon Newell in this situation right now.
And that's on top of the punishment that Nixon Newell has already had to endure up into this stage of the match. Oh my goodness, that was, again, it's the strength of Dani Luna behind those arm wrenches.
You know she's not going to tap, but it wouldn't be an embarrassing moment for Nixon to tap her, because this is Dani Luna at her absolute best.
You're not just looking at a loss here, you can always be looking at 3 or 4 months out on the shelf with a shoulder injury. Well, Nixon Newell, she's not going to give up here. Oh, and then that's where you go. Just drop the skull right on the jaw of Dani Luna, and that'll do it, and followed by a clothesline.
But as you see, Sean, she's absolutely coddling that left arm there.
She's having to use any other extremity to inflict some damage on Dani Luna at this stage. Oh!
Shades of a young wild boar.
Oh, and a nice sit-out face buster. Seeing a lot of throwbacks to Attack Pro Wrestling legends in this match. He's just mentioned Wild Boar. Sort of like a Pete Dunne-esque joint manipulation by Dani Luna. Talking about roads being paved in this match in the past and the future.
Paying homage to the men who influenced them, who they grew alongside, to become the women they've become today here in Attack Pro.
Oh, and that's a huge shot to the jaw of Dani Luna. Sending Nixon Newell to the outside, and what a big boot. Oh, we've seen this before. This is not a good place to be for Nixon Newell. You need to do whatever you can to get out of this situation, to stay in this match. big risk now for Nixon Newell, and it's paid off. Cover, this could be it. And I think it's going to be something like that Nixon Newell's going to have to pull out to be able to, with a hope of finding some success in this match.
Saw a couple of Canadians in that last match. Perhaps we're about to see another right now of the destroyer variety.
Dani Luna just managing to get out of it. But now, hang on. Roll up. Oh! Really nice reversal from Dani Luna there. And a big power bomb. Oh, and that's it. Good night. Oh, and I think...
Did she overcommit, Sean?
I think it was the leverage that Dani Luna tried to apply to that cover.
Did Dani Luna just beat Dani Luna?
Just saved Nixon Newell. Just managed to roll through, and might have been a stroke of good fortune for Nixon Newell there. Could that be a moment in the match that Dani Luna will rue should the result not go away tonight?
Meanwhile, Panaf coming absolutely unglued right here. Huge chance of Attack Pro Wrestling going up. And she's looking for that Luna landing.
Nixon Newell battling out of that, but...
With her one good arm as well.
Oh, that's nice. And another European uppercut from Nixon Newell. You can see the pain shooting through her body. Nice sunset flip.
Managed to counter the counter there.
Oh! And I think that knee might have rocked Dani Luna. Oh my, and if that didn't, that will.
Wasn't quite a shining wizard, should I say, but Dani Luna definitely seeing stars after that knee Canadian Destroyer combo.
And now the script is flipped and the wind is firmly in Nixon Newell's sails here. And now could be looking for that shiny wizard. The shiniest of wizards, but no, goes straight into a potential landing situation. Cover. And Dani Luna secures it.
Incredible. What a first half interval main event.
Has Dani Luna cemented herself as the greatest, one of the greatest of all time at Attack Pro Wrestling in that battle of past versus future?
Both women absolutely left it all out there in the ring. I wouldn't say there's not room for another perhaps one day. Incredible match.
And I think when it's all said and done, I think it was Dani Luna's early work on the arm and shoulder of Nixon Newell. You can see she's still favouring it there, asking Stu, the ref, to have a look at it.
Questions can be asked. Did Dani Luna maybe take a couple of shortcuts there? But ultimately, the Luna landing got her the 1, 2, 3.
A contest between two of the greats.
Perhaps a bit of a sign of respect. Yeah, a bit of a sign of respect here. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Two surefire Attack Pro Wrestling legends there. Oh! You've got to be kidding me!
I mean, I would argue she's well within her right, Sean. Again, you know, I said the questions could be asked about the shortcuts.
Oh, what?
Oh, come on.
And a shining wizard to the back of the head of Dani Luna.
But this is probably an excessive reaction. Wow.